if after this event we will not have a limited war, what is limited war? I mean, they shot missiles every day, and we send also our aircrafts every day, but we have to stop it. We didn't start with this war. We didn't ask for this war. You know what? 40 years ago, I was in Lebanon together with the Phalangas, with the Mossad. 40 years ago, I was 19 years old soldier, young soldier. And I can tell you that the Hezbollah destroyed Lebanon. Lebanon is a beautiful country. It's a Christian country, basically. And look what happened, okay? I believe that we will have a limited war, and I believe, and I hope that the normal Lebanese, the Christian and the other people will not Hezbollah the opportunity to destroy Lebanon, because Israel can destroy Lebanon. You know what? In less than 1 day. Well, it's very, very smart, and only big organization can do something like this, like the MI6, maybe CIA. People always ask me about the best spy agency, and I always say there is no the best one. There is the top three: the MI6, the CIA, and Mossad. And it looks very smart. Yeah, it looks very smart. I hope that we will be soon over the limited war, but we cannot finish this without a limited war, okay? I have a family members from the north of Israel. They will not go home. They will never go home and think about the fact that 3 kilometers from the house, the borderline, and there is a Hezbollah that can just coming and do a second massacre, a second 7 October. And by the way, the Hamas declare all the time that he will do it again and again. Okay, we try to do a peace with them. We tried. It's not just killing the chief of staff, the Hezbollah chief of staff. You are talking about thousands of people and affected by 10,000s of people, 20,000 of people. All the world saw what happened yesterday, and this is the money time. Okay, do it or not. This is the money time, and also the Israeli government declared that they are moving to the north. This is the time to move to the north. It's not about Iran, and you know what? Iran doesn't care about Hezbollah. They are not Iranian. We call them like a cup of coffee, a paper cup that you use it only once. And I think that we will and we should have a limited war with Hezbollah. In Gaza, we almost finished there. The problem is the hostages. The problem is that the Jewish people agree a few years ago to exchange one soldier, live soldier, with the 1,027 terrorists, including Sinwar. So this is the crazy Israelis Jewish, okay? We don't share the same values, okay? We don't share it. And we will win in Gaza, and then we will go to Hezbollah and we have also Syria. Think about, we have agreement with Lebanon. What happened with Syria now? There is a lot of Houthis coming to Syria, okay? And the president of Syria he don't control his country. It's a country with a war for many years. So unfortunately, we have to deal with all of this. And look what happened with the Houthis. 2 months ago, we attacked the Hodeidah harbor, and we made a huge damage. And I believe that we will do a similar thing. So they will not continue with the attacks. Because why they didn't attack us for 2 months? Because they needed a new way, a new missiles, a support from outside, from Iran. Maybe they shot the missiles, the missile from Iraq, by the way. Okay, they cooperate with the Iraqian, with the Iranian, but the people in Yemen suffering from the Houthis. Okay, they don't have food to eat, and Israel can destroy all the storage of food, all the fields of benzene, oil, everything. Okay, So sometimes we just send a sign, just stop it. Yeah. It happens. It happens in the north of Israel. Even if they have ability to attack every point in Israel, they do it only in the north. But during the months during the last year, they always move more and more south. But we also move to the north, and we also attack 150 kilometers inside Lebanon. I know that the Israeli government declared this week that that there is a new target for this war, to bring back the families to the north. You cannot bring them to the war without destroying and push all the Hezbollah from the border. And we will make a death zone behind our border. Okay? Zero people, zero villages, nothing. Everyone that will go there, we will shut down.
Look, Iran is presenting a serious threat. Let's have no mistake about it. I mean, the Iranian developed advanced missiles and rockets and drones capacities. They have this network of proxies. The Iranian has a significant ability to damage. They attacked, reminding you, they directly attacked Saudi Arabia, causing significant damage to the Saudi oil infrastructure. They attacked Saudi Arabia vis-a-vis using the Houthi proxies. So we should be very clear about it. We should not, in any other circumstances, and in no way we should underestimate the Iranians' severe threat. That being said, I mean, more and more, and particularly after the story of the Israeli symbolic, sort of speaking, retaliation to the Iranian attack, people in the Arab world saying, well, Iran is a tiger made of paper. And, it's like, it's basically using its proxies, but it's kind of like weak from inside. This is perspective that is also out there in the region. Now, if you ask me about the Saudis obviously are threatened by the Iranians, and they have a good reasons. And obviously in that regard, I mean, look, what happened in the last kind of like couple of weeks, and particularly I would say today and yesterday, was that while the Hezbollah in Iran have lost face in the region and severely experienced a severe erosion of their deterrence capacity, image, Israel was to a large extent able to restore significantly its deterrence image. I can tell you that right now in discussion in the Arab world, there are one theme that is out there is that people in the Arab world are saying what Israel has done to Hezbollah yesterday and today is more or less the equivalent of what Israel has done in its preemptive strike in 1967 war. And again, definitely when you look at the discussion in the Arab circles, there is a sense of awe vis-a-vis what Israel has been doing. And that basically is translated into power position. October 7 attack was a low point, rock bottom, in terms of, among other things, in terms of Israel deterrence image. And ever since then, actually, Israel has been gradually re-establishing and rebuilding that. I would say that in the last couple of weeks, and particularly the last 2 days, Israel can mark a significant rehabilitation of that image, which is very significant. Go back to what we talked about, the projection of deterrence and image of deterrence. The most powerful power is the power that you don't use. And in that regard, there has been an erosion in Israel's image. But again, now when you see something like that happened in the last 24 hours, and you add to that the story of the elimination of Hanis in the heart of Tehran and the elimination of Hezbollah's top strategist, person, Fuad Shukr in Beirut, And adding to that, the hundreds of Hezbollah field commanders eliminated in a pinpoint attacks, and the leadership of Hamas in Gaza Strip that almost totally was taken out. These are all things that in the end of the day are translated into might, a projection of a might. And that's again, in the equation of survival and power in the Middle East, projection of might and deterrence is an enormously significant component.